Good podcast.
Hey ladies and gents, this is your girl Brianna Javon with another episode of What's Good podcast. As you guys know, I don't have interviews, instead I have genuine conversations. So let's go ahead and get into it. Today I have two special guests. I have Tony and Kayler. How are y'all today?
We are good. How are you?
I'm pretty amazing. Thank you. And so how we usually get started, if you guys been listening to the podcast, I always start off with icebreakers. It's just to cool the moment. Some people get nervous in front of lights and things, so it's just to calm people down. And so, Kayler, the first one is for you.
Okay.
If you found, let's just throw out a number, $100,000, would you keep those funds, or would you try to find the person who owns it, as far as like turning it in?
I'll keep them.
You keep it?
I'll keep it. Now, unless I saw somebody drop it or something, then I'll go after them. But if it's just there, I'll take it.
I ain't mad at you. And tell me, yours is, would you rather listen to music from the 90s or music today?
Shit. That shit. Hey man, give me something harder, bro.
Because you gotta think of your music is today.
I know, but if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I was. So it's like, to be without that, it'd be like a whole kind of different dimension kind of thing. It's like, you know, like the time warp, like if somebody was to go back and change history, you know, what would it be like now? It's like, I don't want to know about that. Like, I want to keep George Clinton and them where they are. I want to keep Jodeci and them where they are. So, nah, bro, I'd have to be 90s, bro.
Okay. I was wondering how you was going to answer that, because I was like, you know your music is today.
Don't get me wrong. No, wait. First off, don't get me wrong. My music is the shit. So I ain't going to say I wouldn't listen to it, but hey, bro, I like, nah.
And that's it.
Hey, that's it, bro. That's it.
All right, so now we're going to get into our genuine conversation. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, just to start off.
Oh, I love you before this.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
So cute.
Now, hey, look, because we don't know how real this is finna get, so.
Yeesh. Love you too.
Okay.
So, I think, like, this is probably the most toughest one, because they don't agree. Like, the couples, they're like, no, let me tell a real story. So, how did you meet?
Oh, this is easy, because we'll both agree to this.
Yeah.
We were we were both, and this is both really ironic. We were drugged to a football watch party that we didn't want to be at. My homegirl became friends with my really good homeboy. He's like, hey bro, come to the Super Bowl watch party. And I'm like, I don't really feel like going, but fuck it. I'm gonna bring a blunt because I know I'm not gonna be in this hole, so I'm gonna get high. So I was like, alright, so I rolled up, you know, we at the Anatole on 35.
Okay.
And we was like on the 10th floor or something like that. And it was like just rinky. It wasn't no rinky dink room, but it wasn't the room you thought
It was pretty big.
It wasn't
like
the
a
room.
suite.
It wasn't the room you thought it was gonna be. You know,
No, not
the
really.
ones you see on like
wasn't,
Home
like-
Alone and stuff. Nah, it was just
Yeah, it was
it was a spacious area.
It was,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I'm in there and they weren't even there yet. And we're at the top, then like, let's go down to the bar. And I'm just like, bro, I don't want to go to this bar. I don't even drink like that. I just really want to smoke because these niggas suck. They're boring right now. And we had got to the bar. We was there for like 10 minutes. I had enough. I'm like, you know what, bro? Fuck it. I'm leaving. Turn around. I see 3 girls walking. And I think she was on the right because Kia was in the middle. And she was the one who was the homegirl who was the mutual friend. But I see this afro. And I was like, oh. And I was like, and like, don't get me wrong, I'm not as skinsist because I have dated milk chocolate girls, but it's like I'm a sucker for light skinned girls. Like my favorite like one is Alicia Keys. Like that's my baby. But anyway, so you see, so I saw the complaint and I'm like, okay. And then she walked past, and I'm a guy, so I kind of turned around and caught a mental pic. Oh, well the blood can wait. Okay, let's go upstairs. You know, so we get upstairs, and as you can see, like I'm a talker. Like I can talk to anybody. Like I'm not scared of no fucking body. So yeah, and she was like in there like just shooting the shit, but she was like throwing like one-liners, talking shit. I'm like, yo,
So y'all are at this point talking.
It's all in my head still. I'm over here playing how it's gonna go. I haven't even said nothing to it yet.
Okay.
And I'm just noticing. I'm just like, oh, okay, I do that. Well, if I do that, let's see how she responds. Cause first things first.
So you just watching her from afar.
Like you know, I'm with my dude, but like at the same time,
we wasn't even watching the game. We
really weren't.
We were like playing
in
like
different
games
groups and shit,
and
like
talking.
But at the time, y'all was over here at the table, like doing
y'all
the
was
shots
at
and
the
shit.
table too.
Nah, we was over there. So Tom was over there sitting down and stuff, and we was over there, and then we came. But yeah,
Okay. It's not that big of a space.
It's all good, whatever. We're on separate sides of the room though. So I'm like, you know what, let me throw something out there and see how she responds. Because my first thing that I look for in a female is a sense of humor. So if you can't joke with me, even if I'm like low-key roasting you and you don't joke back and you get offended, I'm just like, all right, I can't fuck with you because I'm a very sarcastic, but it's fun kind of thing. And some people may think I play too much, whatever. And so I threw a little jokey joke out there and she threw one back. And I'm like, oh. So I caught that. I was like, I'm gonna throw that one back to you. And then she caught that her. And I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna knock it out the park. Thanks. So I hit like this funny ass joke, whole room laughing and stuff. And then she laughed too. So I'm like, oh, after that, it's a wrap. So I was like, let's get to the game. You know, and then we started talking throughout the thing. And long story short, we moved to the end. We were leaving and I had just ended things with my ex of 5 years, and this is like 2 months after. And I was like, you know what, bro? Fuck it. I ain't finna just be over here on no simp shit. So I was over here. I pulled the Will Smith. I was like, yo, it's a kind of a rough neighborhood. You gonna walk me to my car? Like that was Fresh Prince too. And
how
like,
did you like respond to that?
No, you didn't say it like that.
Yes, I did. I said
because you came up and it was me, Joya, and it was Kia.
Yeah.
And then we were walking ourselves to the car.
Right, and I was like, yo, where y'all finna go? Oh, we finna do it. I was like, oh, wait, my fault.
No, you said, can you drive me to my car?
I said, cause it's a. Oh my
you didn't
God.
Say that.
I did.
You just said,
I
can
did.
you drive me to
No,
my
I
car?
didn't. I said that. I did, but it's okay. Go ahead. She asked you. Go ahead.
It's
and then I was like,
go ahead.
I was like, he wants something. I was like, okay, come on.
So, right then and there, I was like, you said yes, and you didn't even consult your homegirl. I was like, you are bold. I was like, I didn't like it. You can make decisions. Yes. Okay. So we're in the car, and like, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, if she said no, she said no. Her homegirl is here. So I was like, hey, fuck this shit, bro. Hey, do you mind if I like get your number so I can see you again, so on and so forth? And the friends are there, and I see y'all side out, but I'm not playing. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm just yes and waiting, you know what I mean? And she ended up giving me the number, and I was like, oh. And then come to find out later, like she like had a whole nigga.
You did.
No.
I did.
And I was
this
like,
is interesting.
and I was like, oh damn.
So with like you having that boyfriend at that time, what made you feel comfortable to give your number away?
At the time, me and the person I was talking to, we were kind of at that stage where it was like, yeah, no, it's over. Like, we're good.
Gotcha.
Like, we're not doing this. So I thought it was funny. First of all, that was the first thing I noticed. I'm just kidding. But no, I thought he was really funny and we could keep up with each other, especially like with joking and talking. So I was like, why not? Let's try it out.
Okay.
So like I said, we was like on the edge, me and my other dude that I was talking to. So yeah, I was like, why not?
Okay. I mean, so when did you let him know that you were in a situation at that time? Was it like at the beginning, like this is straight up what's going on?
Yeah. Look, I'm a very straight up individual. So I'm like, yo, so do you have a dude? Like, well, what's the deal? She's like, yeah, I do, so on and so forth. But then, like, I came to Denton to the school she was at, came to her apartment. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a very test the waters kind of guy. So when I first got there, I'm making myself comfortable, like funny, all that stuff, and I just lay on the bed and I was like, I'm gonna see what she do. And she just sat there, kind of laid back. I was like, hey, okay, she's comfortable. Alright. So we was watching.
Then again, it was my place, so I cannot be comfortable in my room.
Hey, but not very women are like very like willing to show that they're willing to like chill like that right out the back, because dudes might think, yo, I might be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because some dudes just sit on the side of the bed, be hospitable, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've had those, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna test the waters again. We were like watching something on TV, so I just put my head on her stomach, you know what I'm saying? Just lay like this, and then she just laid there still. I was like, oh yes. So no, bro. I was like, yeah, she's feeling the kid. You know what I mean? Wow. So, and I'm not gonna lie. At the time, I was feeling, but I was like, I'm not, looking for a relationship. I just got out. So intentions weren't just to hit it, but it was in the mix.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does. It does.
Yes.
Like if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
Right, but like you gotta throw the lob out there to see if it does happen. You know what I'm saying? So hey, look, look, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it.
So with men and they're breaking off from relationship, right? Were you still in the healing stage, or are you just like, I'm on to the next?
I'm not gonna lie, it was an ex of 5 years. I was definitely still healing.
Thank you for that.
Like matter of fact, the best songs I've ever written were because of that breakup. Like on some Adele shit, like I'm like, yo, remember my song Recovery that I never even released? But that whole was so fucking hard. But it was like, it just started with how I was feeling at the time. Like the first lyric said, it's just me and my backwood, and we vibe so good. And I got that from Ari Lennox, but I was like, you know what, bro? Like that is how I feel. I got a backwood. That's the only thing that's making me feel good. So then I took it to the next one. A new day, still the same pain. My heart breaks when I hear your name. I was like, bro, this is so, let me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like, what was the next one? I'm trying to get you out of my head, but it ain't that easy. Memories rotate in my head while I'm watching TV. My homies say that with each day things will get better. They say you'll bounce back. These feelings don't last forever. But in the meantime, in between time, a new day, drown in the rain, Lord, where's my sunshine? Like, bro, I was like really on some Edgar Allan Poe. Like, my life is just a fleeting.
Did that like go on you? Like, okay, you know what? He's still going through the motions. Like, did you feel any of that he was going through?
Definitely, and also he talked about it too.
That's good.
Yeah, he talked about it a lot.
I did.
Was it too much?
It wasn't too much because when we.
I thought she was gonna say yeah. Honestly, yo.
No, it wasn't. At first it was. At first, I'm not gonna lie. At first it was because I'm like, God damn, how many times we gonna keep talking about her? I'm like, you invited me over and we just talking about her. I was like,
that did happen.
Yes, it did. I'll come up. We had a conversation today, and I'm like, oh wait, well, hello, Kayler, how are you?
Right. I ain't do that. I ain't never do that right off the bat, bro. Don't.
But you were slowly going to it, and then it was
that
just
I
like
would
all
do,
about
you
that.
know what I'm saying? We got a segue.
And so, with that being stated, for the both of you guys, was trust given or was it something that had to be earned? Because y'all were both coming out of a situation so fresh. So
we were actually cool. Like, she had it. Like, I mean, do you want to tell them what it was like at first? Or?
I don't care.
Well, you already done. I gotta talk about it.
Go ahead.
We first started off just as fuck buddies.
It is what it is.
Isn't it?
And it was that situation. He just got out of something, and I was basically getting out of mine. And
I didn't do good.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Wow. And then he invited me over one night, and we were chilling. We was watching Netflix. Wow, this is so cliche.
What you talking about?
Like Netflix chill. I mean,
Was that the first?
Yes,
it was.
It was. That's why I said it's so cliche. It literally happened just like that. Like we were chilling, watching. I don't know what we were watching. Yeah, we were watching something on Netflix. I know that.
Right.
And then basically one thing led to another.
So who came first and was like, you know what, I got feelings for you more than just what we've been doing? Who announced that first, or was it mutual?
That's a good question.
I think that happened. We met like in October of the year prior to the Lauryn Hill concert, because that was September of 18. Yeah. So
Lauryn
it
Hill
was.
and Nas concert.
Yeah, it was after we went to the Lauryn Hill and Nas concert. We was like 7th row, like really vibing. Like we got dressed up, got to meet Nas and Lauryn Hill. That was dope. Yeah, and then I was like, you know what, bro? Like, what became like we see each other every so often, but it wasn't just sex. Like, no, we would go out, we would have fun, we would like vibe, like all that shit. It wasn't just like, yo, come over, wham, bam, you know what I'm saying? So like, matter of fact, I even took her, this is what pissed me off one time. I took her to TCU, cause they got the best burgers, on University Drive, the Dutchess Burgers. Shout out to Dutchess Burgers. Y'all,
give a shout out.
hey, their buns, no homo, like, cause it's really the buns. They are so fucking, bro, and the burgers is like that big. Hey, it's on University Drive, right across the street from TCU. Hey, go Frogs, bro. I mean, go Lumberjacks too, because I went there too, whatever. But still, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it really did come though, like.
He could tell his and I tell mine.
Alright, whatever. We can it came as like, yo, this is cool. You know what I mean? Like, but now it's like, I really do fuck with you. Like, why am I not kind of trying to pursue and see, this further? Like, I am at a comfortable stage where, I ain't talking about my ex like that no more. It's just like I'm clear, level-headed. Like, my dog fucks with you. Oh, she was scared as fuck of Champ when I first.
I had always been scared of pit bulls, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I got a dog." I said, "What's happening?"
Right.
And he was like, "I got a pit." I said, "Oh hell no, you gonna see me?"
And I was like,
"Is it like
huh?
Oh,
yeah. But
Champ's beautiful.
when I came to that door the first time I came over, just his bark alone just sounded like he was about to jump through the fucking door.
There.
That is a huge. Look at the little puppy.
Yeah, that's our new puppy.
Oh,
yeah.
I would have been nervous too, though.
Yes, like how he barks, it's like vicious. Like he's gonna come out that door and like run.
He is. So how did you get comfortable with that?
5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Oh
my God! I'm like, told you.
No, he's extremely friendly. Like, you come in and he's like all wagging his tail, excited because he's excited just to meet somebody new.
I love girls.
So I kind of got used to him. I was like, okay, he's nice. Oh, he's heavy though, and that tail.
All right.
I can't. So yeah, it took not too long. Honestly, it didn't take that long just to get used to him. Like I said, he's a loving dog.
That's good. Okay. And so, with your answer, when did you become comfortable? Like, okay, I want more than just the sex. I want us to be in a full-blown relationship.
Well, I felt that way, but I didn't want to be the first one to say it. I didn't want to feel like I was like pressuring him into, trying to date me or trying to be with me. So I started having feelings for him. This is when it was a couple of times, maybe like the 5th time, after the 5th time we had sex. It was kind of like, you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I don't know, I just thought about 5th. I was like, was there a reason I did it on the 5? But sorry.
No, it was just like we just really vibed, and like I said, I really thought that he was a caring person, and then just the way that he was expressing his feelings about his ex, and I was like, okay, so you're not a playboy. I was thinking when I found out he was an alpha.
Bro.
That's true. I'm just being real.
First off, let me say, I had hoes way before Alpha Phi Alpha. So it has nothing to do with me getting hoes. But you goddamn right. Hold on. First off, because there's a lot of dudes who be out here like, yo, I'm an alpha. Then they be getting pussy just because they let it. Like, oh yeah, we gonna be real about this shit. Fuck that.
Let's talk about it.
So yeah, no, I had hoes before that. Anyway. Alright, sorry.
So what was one characteristic from the both of you that you felt like, oh snap, I'm really digging that? And the same thing for her.
Mine was him being as goofy as me, honestly.
So I feel like that's where y'all really connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine was her knowing music as well as me. I was like, I don't have to tell you who this artist is. Oh my god, this is like in the 2010 and up. I'm like, this is an anomaly, bro, because like people don't normally listen to whole albums anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like when she can sing songs like the deep cuts, I'm like, yo, this is, oh my god, like I feel like the Grinch's heart, like when it grew like 3 sizes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my god, like you want to just, you know, like they just want to just, it's just so beautiful, like, oh man.
And how long have y'all been together now?
It's about to be
officially
2 years.
2 years in April.
In April, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the businesses. What do you guys do? Trevor wants to start.
Well, first things first. I'm a musician first and foremost. I mean, what pays the bills is I work in the liquor industry and I do Primerica on the side. But yeah, no, I mean, we're here talking about the music, Primerica. Well, I'll talk about Primerica a little bit too, but the regular 9 to 5, that's just the 9 to 5. Ain't really nothing to ride home about.
Okay.
Go ahead, baby.
I work for a contract agency called Mate, but they partner with Southwest, so basically I work at Southwest.
Makes sense.
And for as business, I mean, I also work Primerica too, and I've been working a little bit on my dance, taking dance classes. So yeah.
That's so good. So, I mean, you were a dancer beforehand and just want to pick it back up? Okay. Is it hip hop, jazz?
I did ballet, modern, African. We did jazz before too.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready to cold. She cold.
See, because like that's both talent in together. Do you think that's something else that reeled y'all in?
Oh yeah, I used to dance.
Creativity.
I used to dance for Disney, like back
in
the day.
Shut up, because I know you be gigging, like you be like, oh, whoa. So.
But no, actually, like, what's funny is my high school. I went to this like prep school in Carrollton, like to play ball, and I like, you know, I was in band, I was on drum line and stuff, so I was like, you know what? They're doing the Wiz for the play this year, okay? Michael Jackson is my guy. I gotta go out for this. And I auditioned, got the part.
The cutest video, because he has it.
Oh yeah, she has seen it. And I did like You Can't Win live, and I'm like did this whole moonwalk into a spin and the James Brown split, and it was live as hell. Anyway, it was a great production. But after the show, this lady in the crowd came up to me, and I didn't know this girl who was like a little munchkin in the play. Her mother was like a Disney recruit. And she was like, I loved your performance. Like, can you please come audition for this group that we have that like goes and tours around the city? Then they go like to different states and perform at Disney World. So I was like, yes, I will do that. Like, yeah. Like I've always wanted to perform since I was 3 years old. So I was like, this is in the back. If it's basketball or music, I'm good. Like, yes, let's go. I'm all like systems go. You know. So yeah, I did that from age 16 to 19 till I went to TCU and like started playing ball and stuff. But yeah.
That's lit. And so when you guys started doing Prime America, were y'all together? And so did y'all discuss it like, hey, you know, let's go ahead and get this thing started and see what happens? How was that conversation?
That was okay. So he reached out to one of our older friends. Her name is Delilah, and basically they started talking about it. He told me a little bit about it, and I was like, you know, I was like, I'm good where I am. I don't really want to do it.
Right.
I'm good. And so he met up with Brandon and Delilah, and they started talking more about it. And so he came home. He was like, "Hey, babe, no, this is lit. You're joining." He literally said it just like that. And I was like, "So what is it about?" And so that's when he went into it, and I was like, "Okay."
Okay, so I'm glad you went first because now I can give like the whole backstory. So no, like I'm over here like literally at the house because at my regular 9 to 5, it's like we work. We get 40 hours a week paid, but we don't work 40 hours a week. I don't even, not even 20 sometimes. But anyway, yeah, it's wonderful. Merchandising. But you gotta lift cases and stuff, but it's all good. But anyway, and I was just like praying I was like, you know what, I need a second stream of income. I got some big things coming up. Me and Kayler got some things that we're trying to do. So I need something that can fund the music and, you know, my other stuff with keeping my bills paid. And lo and behold, I'm on my homegirl's Instagram and she had like a thing for like, yo, you want to make extra money? No 9 to 5, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what, I'm not really wanting to do this, but let me see. And I reached out to my homegirl, shout out Delilah Mosley, that's my homie. But yeah, I reached out to her and she's not one to waste her time. So I was like, let me hear this thing that there's no 9 to 5 hours and you're not wasting your time on a scam. And she was like, all I do is teach financial literacy to people and their families to help them learn money and learn about their finance. And then it's like the Holy Spirit was like, ding! He's like, hey, you just said you wanted to learn finance. Like, and I just finished reading like The Richest Man in Babylon, still in the process of reading Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what? I was just on the money subject. Let me go see what this is talking about. So she told me more about it, and we were on the phone, no lie, for about 3 hours. Because I'm a very skeptical person. Like, yo, all right, so if this happens, what happens? She's like, well, this, I don't know. All right, if that happened, what? She's like, oh, that. I'm like, and you mean to tell me all I got to do is basically teach people about their money. We deal in life insurance, investments, annuities. Like, Primerica is really basically like the Walmart of the finance industry. I mean, we deal with investments, home and auto, life insurance, securities, like all of that. Roth IRAs, all that stuff. Teaching people like the value of money, like the rule of 72. Like, have you ever heard of that?
I have not.
All right, well, you know what? We'll get into that a little later. But yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I have people who need to know this information. She's like, that's exactly why I got into it. She was like, I got my mother a life insurance policy, my cousin, my other. I'm like, you know what? I need life insurance. Why you playing? And then she was like, yeah, because it's good to get life insurance while you're young. Now, I've always heard from my mom, shout out moms, because she always says you need to get life insurance while you're young. But my question is, why? You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, well, it'd just be good if you could, because you know, it'd be like not a vague thing, but it'd be like something that was not what I was trying to hear. Delilah was like, yo, the younger you are, the cheaper your policy is.
For sure.
Big! Okay. So here's my thing. I just took out a $250,000 policy on myself. It costs about, on average, what, $10,000 to bury somebody. So when I die, $240,000 is going straight to my unborn children that are like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm all about building generational wealth. One thing that I learned from being with Primerica is the Jewish, the Caucasians, and like other races, they actually take out life insurance policy.